By the summer of 1690, Ireland was ablaze. King William's army had swept south from the Boyne, burning and conquering. Only one city still held, Limerick. Behind its medieval walls, the Jacobite garrison prepared for a siege they could not win. William's guns were coming, massive siege cannons that would reduce Limerick's walls to rubble. At Singland Hill, the Williamite camp sprawled for miles. Thousands of redcoats waited for the siege train, a convoy of heavy artillery, ammunition, and supplies crawling south from Dublin.
Listen, we must flee now. They are coming for us. I saw them in the Shauve, in Ilchekheim Square. We have no time. Move!
The intelligence was extraordinary. A French deserter had handed them the keys to William's arsenal, and by a twist of fate, the password itself was Sarsfield's own name. Patrick Sarsfield saw his chance. He would ride out with 600 chosen cavalry men, intercept the convoy, and destroy it.
We charge!
It was audacious, it was desperate, and it was Ireland's only hope. On Sunday night, the 10th of August, at 9 o'clock, Sarsfield slipped through the north gate of King John's castle. 600 horsemen followed him into the darkness, their horses' hooves wrapped in cloth to muffle the sound. Guided by the rapparee known as Galloping Hogan, they rode north through County Clare, friendly territory, beneath a bright full moon on a clear summer's night. By the pre-dawn hours of Monday, they reached the River Shannon at Ballyneety, 1 mile north of Killarloo. 2 by 2, 600 horses forded the dark water, avoiding the Williamite garrison at Killarloo Bridge. Galloping Hogan led them east into the wild country of the Silvermine Mountains, terrain he knew like the back of his hand. They moved in silence, under cover of darkness. As Monday's sun rose, they lay low in Ballyhowregan Wood near Keeper Hill. The summer heat was intense. Men and horses rested in the shade of the trees, hidden from Williamite sympathizers. At Glengard, a blacksmith reshod tired horses while scouts monitored the siege train's progress across the plain below. By evening, Sarsfield knew exactly where the convoy would camp that night.
The password for the English camp tonight, it is Sarsfield.
Sarsfield is the password. As darkness fell on Monday night, 600 riders descended from the mountains and moved south toward Cullen and Ballyneety. The siege train had made camp beside a ruined castle, unaware that death rode toward them through the night. In the early hours of Tuesday, the 12th of August, around 2 o'clock in the morning, the English camp at Ballyneety lay sleeping. The escort guard felt safe. They were miles behind their own lines. No attack could possibly reach them here.
Hold! Who's there? What is the password? Sarsfield is the word, and Sarsfield is the man.
The night exploded. 600 Irish cavalry crashed into the sleeping camp with swords drawn. The English scrambled from their tents into chaos and slaughter. Working with furious speed, Sarsfield's men dragged the great siege guns into a circle and buried their muzzles in the earth. They packed every cannon, every barrel of powder, every crate of ammunition together and laid a trail of gunpowder across the ground. The explosion shook the earth for miles. A column of fire erupted into the night sky, hurling cannon barrels and wagon fragments hundreds of feet into the air. William's entire siege train gone in a single thunderous instant. Miles away, on the walls of Limerick, men stared in wonder at a deep orange glow on the distant horizon. The ground trembled beneath their feet. They knew Sarsfield had done it. Sarsfield took a circuitous route home, north through Boris, Olay and Banagher, recrossing the Shannon into friendly territory. When he rode back through the gates of Limerick, the city erupted. Patrick Sarsfield had achieved the impossible. Without his siege guns, William was finished. His army battered itself against Limerick's walls for 2 more weeks, then retreated in the autumn rain. The city that should have fallen in days had held, and one man's ride through the night had made the difference. 3 years later, at the Battle of Landen in Belgium, Sarsfield fought his last fight, this time in the service of France. A musket ball struck him down on a foreign field, far from the country he had tried to save.
Oh, that this were for Ireland.